Okay, welcome to version 1.6.4 or the horse update. The new key features in this one are horses, obviously, donkeys, mules, horse armor, name tags, leads, and a new B tier golden apple, as I mentioned last time. So, first things first, this one is going to be pretty explorative, so I think we're going to want to try to find some new chunks. That way we can go caving into a new area. The reason for that is we need to find dungeons in order to get horse armor and name tags, which is something we want. Also, we're probably going to need to search through a few because I really want diamond horse armor, or maybe one of each variant actually would be quite nice. Before we head out, just take a look at our redstone lamps here because I never truly showed them off that well. So they're off right now because it is nighttime, and when I go to bed, they light up. There you go. So let's go through our nether portal again, just to get some distance. And I believe we're going to be able to travel way quicker now, which is really exciting. Now, one thing I am worried about is, will we be able to get back with a horse through the nether? Or is that going to be kind of a challenge? Because I'm not sure horses can ride on a minecart, so... I just realized something. We don't have a hunger bar. What? And I can't get out. What is happening right now? Okay, shift was to get out. Oh. Okay, so you lose your hunger bar when you're in a minecart. I didn't know that. Weird. Let's go in a new direction here, which kind of isn't new. We kind of go this way every time. It's kind of hard not to. We've kind of exhausted every direction we've gone in. Here, like, there's not really a direction we haven't gone in, I should say. So, ideally, we're going to be looking for speed on a horse rather than jump height, because, as you know, we are pretty slow. And I know the combat update's coming up and we're going to get the elytra, but still, going faster than sprinting is really big. One thing I am going to build is a horse speed test. I'm pretty sure it's just like a pressure plate in front of a bunch of fence gates, and they all open at a certain time, or they all open at the same time, and the goal is to see how many fence gates your horse can get through, and that sort of dictates the level of speed that it has. Obviously, for donkeys and mules, we don't really care about speed. It's just kind of a storage thing. If we want to use it, I think it's just kind of fun for immersion. It also adds to our farm, so hopefully we don't have to go to new chunks here, because, I mean, this is newer, but it's not of this update. So hopefully the chunks here can spawn some horses. I'm guessing not, though. Since we kind of, when we originally came to this area, we came from that direction. So I think I'm going to head that way, because we never really, we kind of went left instead. So if we go through this forest here, I think we'll be in some new territory. Usually when I see cows, that's good news. I will want a lot of name tags. I want to name all of our villagers. We still have to name that one villager number 4, because he doesn't get a name, obviously, because he's bad. I'm a horrible person, by the way. Just dehumanizing, enslaving, swindling, killing, and destroying the environment. That's what it means to be a builder in Minecraft. Seems like new chunks. We got some animals here. Oh yeah, we got a pig apocalypse. Here's some horses. And I should have brought more saddles, but we're probably going to go find dungeons anyway, so I think we'll find another one. Plus, it's kind of hard to bring back 2 horses at once. Okay, you're cool. But I'm nice. Oh, you got a lot of health. I feel like they should add in like an animation where you get kicked by a horse and it like almost kills you. I think that'd be kind of fun. Make it more exciting. Okay. Saddle. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I don't think we need to find another horse. I don't think we need to do the speed test. This is wild. I mean, literally it is, but like, look at that. What is that speed? Dude, what is that? How's the jump? Not bad. Wait, hold on. I didn't really test it. Let's go into F5. It's like pretty normal, but we don't really care. This is like the exact color of horse I wanted too. This is awesome. It's so fast. Oh yes, dude. Oh man, this is so nice. I don't understand why they ever added an elytra. This is so fast. This is it's so unnecessary to have an elytra. Okay, this is kind of tricky. I have to keep you here. So as long as we're in the nether, we're gonna be okay. Yeah, please don't die. I need you. Don't die. So what I'm gonna do is create a new way back through the nether for our horse, because it needs a 2-block gap, because it doesn't fit through a 1-block gap, so we kind of need to adapt here. Makes me realize now we can get back through the nether faster on a horse. Ideally, I think eventually, I'm sure there's a way to break bedrock now, and we can get on the roof and make it a little bit easier on us, but I'm going to try to keep it as legit as possible until being on the roof is like too much of a good idea to not do it. And that's getting pretty soon here. So I'm just going to bring this horse back because it's so good. And we're just going to go find another horse to ride around on because I don't want to lose this one. And we're just going to go find dungeons in where we were before. Okay, got our tunnel back down here, so it's just right next door. We have our portal down there. We'll just come out of here. Oh, and one of our pickaxes broke, but don't worry, it's not the fortune one, so we're all good. Alright, made it back. Let's open up our portal here, and let's head back. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to, yeah, okay. Okay, now, there we go. So let's see what kind of speed we can get. Oh man, this is fast. Oh, that is satisfying. Do something kind of weird. Create like a separation. Actually, I need to move you. Create like a separate wall here that's sort of like a barrier. That way we can still get in with a horse, but ghasts can't get us. There you go. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go deliver our horse to our stable. Okay. Goodbye. Actually, wait. Oh no, it's tamed, so it won't despawn, right? So what we want is a donkey, and then we're going to breed it with our horse to get a mule. So let's go back, find ourselves another horse, then we're going to go caving, because we need to find a dungeon that has horse armor in it. So same direction as before. We're going to go right through that taiga. Actually, we're going to go this way instead, because that's kind of where we came from, and that's where we found our new horse, so I think we're just going to go back that way. Alright, got our horses. I think I'm just going to grab this guy up here. Oh, you got no health. Actually, no. Oh, wow, this one's got a ton of health. There we go. Oh my god, that is super quick. By the way, I also ran before this, so that's why sometimes my voice sounds like I just inhaled like saw blades. Yeah, I'm not like sick or anything. What about you? You seem quick. You got a little bit more speed, I think. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Much quicker. Okay, we're just gonna find a cave and then park our horse outside of it, and also write down the coordinates, because you know it's really easy to cave and totally get lost when you get out, because you totally end up somewhere else. So look at that jump. Oh my gosh. Whoa. So if our prayers to the dwarf lords have helped us, I think this cave might work. There you go. Give you some light. Alright, good luck. We're also gonna need that luck. By the way, if we find diamonds, which we will, I am going to grab them. I think it's kind of a given, but... What? You're just mining the coal right here. And it's a skeleton spawner. I mean, we already have one back home that we got, but like... What? Oh, this is a bloodbath. Iron ingots. Nothing in there. This seems like old generation. I think we might have to keep traveling here. Because that dungeon loot, I mean, horse armor is pretty common. Also, I think we would have found like the cat music disc pretty quickly. I mean, that looked pretty old gen. I'm pretty confident that that wasn't new. So the nice thing about horse armor is it also spawns in like most chests, like other than dungeons as well. Like if we find a jungle temple or a desert temple that's new, it's gonna have probably horse armor in there. Name tags, not so sure. I think that's just a dungeon thing. By the way, in this update, biomes, the desert biome changed, so that means it doesn't have water pools like this anymore. So that's kind of how we know if we're in a new desert or an old one, is if there is water lakes or not. So this one is an old one. Let's park our horse right here. Give him a roof. Like that. Anyone in here? Oh yeah, big ravine. Oh my god. Dude, how did I live? What? Alright, well, we're here now. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, it started. You know what, we can get more moss stone later. Wow, and we only got 2 diamonds. Well. What the heck? Oh, I forgot mobs spawn in groups now. I was like, okay, there's a spawner, right? Here we go. Wait, what? Okay, this is new. It's a skeleton spawner. I didn't mean for that creeper to explode, but we got a horse armor right there. And we don't need this compass. We got the music disc cat, which is huge. Did we get all 3 horse armors in one go? Hold on. This is great. We got gold. We got diamond. And we got iron. So I think that's all 3. I don't think there's more than that. So that's crazy. Only thing I wish we got was a name tag as well. Oh my god. Dude, what is happening? Wait, what? What? Okay, cool. We don't need the minecart, we can leave it. It's only 5 iron. What is happening? So we got music disc 13 and a name tag, exactly what I asked for. How far away are these dungeons, by the way? Let's just look at this. If I go this way, yeah, so it's over here, so is it through this way? Oh my god. Okay, we have to remember this, because this could easily turn into like a double farm grinder, and it's a skeleton and a zombie. This is wild. We're at 1025, 15, 4480. There you go. Wow, that is crazy. So I think name tags can only be found in dungeon chests, so we're not going to get it from a mine shaft. And we got all of our horse armor that we needed, so I think we're going to be good here. Only problem now is we have to find our horse, because I forgot to write down the coordinates. I don't want to abandon it. There we go. Now, what we need to do is find a donkey, bring him home, and then we can breed that donkey with our horse to get a mule, which is just a bigger donkey that is just the same function. It just looks a little different, and I think that'd be kind of cool to have that, because I didn't even know that was in the game, so. Not seeing any donkeys here. It's been a while. The problem about all this land is it's surrounded by an ocean, so basically we've loaded in most of the chunks around here, so this is kind of the only area that has horses. So if we can't really find a donkey here, we're probably gonna have to go somewhere else. So no donkeys for us here. I think we're gonna try something else. Okay, so since I don't want to transport this horse here, I think what I'm gonna do is leave it here, because we're gonna go find a donkey somewhere else. Alright, let's put away some stuff here. So ores. Then name tag. I think we're gonna give that to our horse. And I think we're going to go with the Skyrim Dark Brotherhood horse name. It's a horse that's completely black, that's like undead or something like that. So we're going to go Shadowmere. Yeah. Also, I think I'm just going to enchant a diamond pickaxe here really quick. I'm just going to get level 30 because I really don't want to use this Fortune 2, Efficiency 5, and Breaking 3 pickaxe. Alrighty, level 31. Let's see what kind of pickaxe we can get. Wow. 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 Okay. So it's almost okay. Here's a good debate. Would you rather have Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5, Fortune 2, or have, well, let's ignore the Unbreaking. Would you rather have Efficiency 5 or Fortune 2, or Efficiency 4 and Fortune 3? I don't know. But looks like we're using that now. Let's go get our horse here, and that way we can name him and get the armor on him. Now let's name him here, Shadowmere. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't put your head down. Don't be ashamed. He looks sick. Look at that. He's like, I know. Cool. That is very satisfying. Okay. Okay, so the goal now is to find a mule, or a donkey, I mean. We're going to head over to the bridge here, which by the way is still very unfinished. You know, now that I think about it, this might be a good like horse track instead of a minecart. Oh, it is so nice to be able to travel this fast. This is just stupid. For this being a step down from the Elytra, it's pretty good, honestly. Oh, wait, what? We have a mushroom island here. That's convenient. What? Since when? Whatever. Alright, fine. Cool. As you can see, there's the border, so we know we're in New Chunks, but it's too much ocean. I'm afraid it's like the other oceans from before, where it was like, you know, an hour, literally 10,000 blocks of just searching and searching, and there's just no land. So hopefully that doesn't happen. It seems like that's kind of the treatment we're getting here, because there's no land in sight. And I really don't want to swim our horse over there. Just gonna head back, because I don't think there was any donkeys there, and nothing was spawning. Okay, so we're back home, and what I forgot to do last time was make a gravestone. Alright, we're gonna go down a row here. 8th death for 2025, and release 1.5.2 torches and the gravel. There we go. Okay, so given that we have to travel such a far distance because the ocean is so large in order to find new chunks, I think we should go on the nether roof, because we have to travel a really far distance in order to find new chunks, because there's so much ocean, it's so large that we can't get there by horse, and by boat will take forever. I really don't want to go on the roof again and die. That was really bad. Okay, not sure if I can break the roof, but can use ender pearls, I think. So hopefully I don't die. What I'm gonna do is set up a portal far away to kind of make sure we're far enough away where it doesn't link up with this portal here. I figured a decent spot that was far enough away would be our tower here. So now we need to break the portal in the nether, which links back. That is crazy. Okay. Wow. Okay, we're just going to go super far to the right in the snow area, and then hopefully we're far enough away. It seems inconvenient to get to the roof from there, you know, but right now I don't want to link our main portal to the roof, and we have a horse, so we'll be able to get there quick if we want. So yeah, so we're like 800 blocks away, so, you know, if this doesn't work, then I don't really know what will. In fact, let's go onto the top of this hill here. That way, from a distance, you'll kind of know where it is, and you don't have to really dig to find the nether portal. So right here. There we go. Now, please don't link. Dude, how? 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 It's 800 blocks away and 100 in the nether. Fine. You know what? We'll keep going. I don't even care. At this point, we're basically like traveling where we need to go. Just trying to get our nether portal far enough away. I'm at like 7,000 blocks and there's a donkey right in front of me. I'm like, all right, portal is going to go right here. Okay, game. How about 1,500? I'm going to lose it. Like, I was about to, I would have gone psycho if that didn't work out. Alright, so what's our coordinates here? I think I need to be at Y124, I believe. Right here. Hey! Alright, so... Oh, I'm an idiot. Basically, I forgot to break our portal. Cool, so now... And... No. Well, regardless, we still have to travel, so it's not the end of the world, but it's kind of odd. And ideally here, I think I'd probably want to go around 1,000 blocks in the nether. Kind of makes me think by the time we get to Caves and Cliffs update, like how far away we're going to have to travel to generate new chunks. I'm sure that's going to be wild. It's also funny because if we're going on the roof and kind of like skipping over chunks we never generated in this update, that means there might be older chunks farther away and newer chunks closer because some chunks weren't loaded. That'll be really weird. Okay, that's 1,000 blocks. Okay, there we go. So, negative 8,000. This looks like about every area we've been in. There's an extreme hills next to a jungle, and then there's a desert nearby. Oh, here we go. Plains biome. Ooh, village. So blacksmith, I'm going to grab his stuff really quick. Never mind. Okay, keep going. I'm getting concerned. I'm not seeing any horses. And remember, we're not even just looking for horses. We're looking for donkeys, which is a 1 in 7 chance per like mob cluster like this. And that's of the horse clusters. So out of 7 of them, 1 horse cluster will be a few donkeys. I mean, clearly there's new spawning. And we're in a plains, but there's no horses, not even donkeys, because donkeys are harder to spawn. So I think this is almost entirely it. Yeah, I might crash out. It's looking likely. I mean, look at this. Nothing. How? Okay, there we go. There's some horses. The game got scared. It was like, oh, okay, he's serious now. What about some donkeys? Okay, so desert temple. Let's just go investigate. Hopefully blow the place up. 3 emeralds, nice. Another set of 3 emeralds. Okay, not bad. Ladies and gentlemen, no donkey. I walked to Mordor and didn't find one. We're going back on the roof and we're gonna do it again. We're gonna travel another 1,000 blocks, and if that doesn't do it, I will... That's what I'm gonna do right there. All right, 2,000 blocks away. Let's do it again. Oh, good. I think it's back to the roof. Okay, 3,000 blocks. Okay, I like it. It's a good start. Negative 24,000. Oh god. Okay, so at least we know it's a new chunk. That's obvious. Some loot here. 3 emeralds. Gold. Wow, pretty bad. More loot. Found feather falling. Not bad. This has taken so many hours. If I don't tame you first try... Wait, how does it work again? Wait, no, yeah, no, right. Okay. We also have a problem because we can't get on the roof with a donkey because for some reason the nether portals don't link to the roof. Probably gonna have to dig back, which is a nightmare, and I hate everything. At least we have new chunks far away because next update there's a bunch of new biomes and we need to get out far regardless. God. So we're gonna have to go 3,000 blocks times 6, so 18,000 blocks. I'll be back to you with a broken pickaxe and at home, hopefully. Many efficiency 4 and I'm breaking 3 pickaxes later. We have officially got our donkey. I'm in a lot of pain. That took a long time. Just for you. And we don't even need you. Alright, so in order to breed these two, we need to feed them golden carrots or golden apples. Let's get Shadow Mirror out here. There we go. Let me go to bed because I think there's lightning. So this should create a mule. Aha. I think we can speed it up with wheat. Yeah. I don't know how much I'm supposed to feed him. He's just eating everything. Ah. So you... Okay, so what we're going to do with you... You don't get your saddle anymore. And... He's gone. Oh. Okay. Cool. We finally got our mule. Oh my god. That took forever. That was a journey. Honestly, it took me so long. We also need to get some hay bales, because we almost forgot to put that in for our visual storage. And I think the horses eat them too. 14 hay bales, we can make that work. Okay, we're just gonna put some right in here to kinda give that look. I don't know how... You know what, let's actually get more. We should like fill this whole thing up. We don't even use it. Yeah, we should like... If you ever seen like a giant farm hay storage, it's filled to the brim. So I think we're gonna do that. And if we have any excess, we can just, you know, throw it in the chest right there and we'll go back in the same one we got it from. Man, I really expected this to be a much shorter video, but maybe for you it is. But for me, it's been an experience getting that donkey. I mean, we went 25,000 blocks and then got one, and then had to bring it all the way back through the nether and broke like multiple pickaxes. So we had to mine over 3,000 blocks in the nether in one direction, but you gotta remember, to move one block in a tunnel large enough for a donkey or a horse, that's 6 per block. So really it was like 18,000. I mean, I know you're insta mining, but still, insta mining's like 20 a second if you're doing it as best as possible. So really do the math and you'll figure out that that's not a very fun experience. But I think, yeah, something like that. I'm really glad we got these horses, especially this one. This one's so fast. I mean, how lucky are we to get a horse that's exactly the color I'd want it and exactly what I needed? I literally said, I don't really care about jump. I just want speed. The jump sucks and it's super fast and it's my favorite colored horse. It's like, what? Okay, so that ends this one here. I'm very dehydrated. I was way too locked in doing that. I got a headache now. But I will see you in 1.7 with the update that changed the world, with tons of new biomes and a lot of things to explore. So I will see you later. Ciao.